Hey, good evening. It's Wednesday, August 11th. Just have to do one video today, but Lord willing, we'll be back to getting two again soon, hopefully tomorrow. We continue looking at Psalm 90. We started yesterday taking a look at it, and we're reminded it's a prayer of Moses. Psalm 90 is the beginning of the fourth book of Songs. Psalms is arranged into 5 categories in the original. And Psalm 90 is the beginning of book number 4, and it's a song of Moses, the only one attributed to Moses. We have a recording of one of his psalms in Exodus, but right now this is the only one of the Psalms. And it's a prayer that Moses made. And as we looked at yesterday, it reminds us that God is our dwelling place, but then it has a rather stark reminder of what life is like apart from the mercy and grace of God. Lord, you have been our dwelling place throughout all generations. Before the mountains were born, or you brought forth the earth and the world from everlasting to everlasting, you are God. So he's always been here, and he's always been the place of dwelling and safety for his people, always. But then he reminds us of what life is like apart from his grace. You turn men back to dust, saying, return to dust, O sons of men. For 1,000 years in your sight are like a day that has just gone by, or like a watch in the night. You sweep men away in the sleep of death. They are like new grass in the morning. Though in the morning it springs up new, by evening it is dry and withered. We are consumed by your anger and terrified by your indignation. You have set our iniquities before you, not before us, but before you, our secret sins in the light of your presence. All of our days pass away under your wrath. We finish our years with a moan. God is telling us here what we are like without him. And of course, there can be no without him. But he's telling us in Psalm 90 what it's like apart from that. You see, there's no doubt that as we're reading this, he's reminding us of the curse in Genesis 3. Man will return to the dust. Instead of the glorious wonder that was laid out of a life without sin, our first parents, Adam and Eve, and along with us, chose to go our own way. We have a better way than God, so we chose it. And Moses is reminding us here what that is like. It's a world that is empty, dark, it hurts. But the psalm is full of hope because it reminds us that God is always with us. But it's a stark reminder. When we think we can live life apart from God, it's not possible. The myth of our day is that God is an add-on. But the truth is, the only reason any of us can survive to the next day is because of the fact that God is faithful to his word and to his promise. So the thought for this day, as you close the day, as you think about it, is that God is the one who holds everything together. And people who have chosen to go their own way, who think they don't need God, the ultimate truth is they started as dirt, they end as dirt. And without the redemption of God, that's all life is, which is why so many are discouraged. That's why so many in our day are discouraged, because they're looking at God only through the eyes of a world who thinks that they have created him. They think he's a story. They think it's something to do with a myth to help people cope. The Bible is not a coping mechanism. It is the Word of God, the story of God to you and me to give us life, to give us breath, and to give us the hope and the reality that this life is more than returning to dust. It's more than just living for the moment. And that's how Psalm 90 starts. And the rest of it will be encouraging. The beauty of the rest of the book 4 is encouraging. But I just wanted to stress that tonight. Let's take a good moment to look at the world around us and see that apart from God, there is no hope. Because He is hope Himself. The Christian life is not about not doing things. The Christian life is doing things for the beauty and wonder of God. And that's what we keep talking about. Again, thanks so much for listening. It's a joy to be with you each day. If you haven't subscribed, turn on post notifications. These videos will come to you automatically. And I'd love to see those subscriptions come in. Check us out at everydaytalk247.com. Again, thanks so much for being here. You have a great day. Bye-bye.